If you've been following Chelsea this summer, you've probably noticed something. The club hasn't just been signing players, it's been building a team behind the team. And now, Chelsea have officially added one of the best set-piece coaches in world football, Austin MacPhee. At first, some fans might look at this and think, it's only another coach. But trust me, this could end up being one of Chelsea's smartest signings of the entire summer. Because sometimes the biggest improvements don't come from spending another £80 million on a player. They come from making the players you already have even better. And for years, Austin MacPhee has quietly become one of football's most respected coaches. He's not known for scoring goals. He isn't a former superstar player. Instead, he's built his reputation by becoming an expert in one of football's most overlooked areas: set pieces, corners, free kicks, throw-ins, defensive organization. These moments might only last a few seconds, but in modern football, they decide matches. Across Europe's biggest leagues, more and more goals come from dead ball situations every single season. The best clubs know that if you can consistently score from corners while preventing your opponents from doing the same, you gain an enormous advantage over an entire season. That's exactly where Austin MacPhee comes in. During his time at Aston Villa, they became one of the most dangerous teams from set pieces. Opponents knew exactly what was coming. They still couldn't stop it. You'll often see McPhee standing near the touchline before a corner, making hand signals to the players. Those aren't random gestures. Every signal represents a different routine that has been rehearsed countless times on the training ground. One signal might mean the near post run. Another might tell players to overload the back post. Another could trigger a completely different movement designed to confuse defenders. It's like watching a choreographed play unfold in real time. That's why so many coaches around Europe admire his work. Now here's where things get really exciting for Chelsea fans. Xabi Alonso has always been obsessed with details. If you've watched the teams he's managed, you'll know they don't rely on individual brilliance alone. Everything has structure. Every player understands their role. Every movement has a purpose. Every pressing trigger is planned. Every passing pattern is rehearsed. Adding Austin MacPhee fits perfectly into that philosophy. Xabi isn't just building a talented squad, he's building one of the most complete coaching staffs in Europe. And that's exactly how elite clubs operate. When people think about successful teams, they usually focus on the manager. But behind every great manager is a team of specialists: fitness coaches, analysts, goalkeeping coaches, performance experts, set-piece specialists. Chelsea are now investing heavily in every single department, and that's a very encouraging sign. Now imagine what this could mean for the players. Take Reece James. His delivery from corners is already excellent. Now imagine those deliveries being combined with world-class movement inside the box. Imagine João Pedro making perfectly timed runs. Imagine Morgan Rogers using his strength to attack dangerous spaces. Imagine Levi Colwill, Fofana, and Maxence Lacroix becoming even bigger threats from corners. Suddenly, Chelsea become much harder to defend against. Instead of relying on moments of magic, they can create goals from situations that happen 10 or 15 times every match. That's a massive weapon to have. But here's something many fans forget. MacPhee isn't only about scoring goals. He's equally important defensively. Chelsea have dropped points in recent seasons after conceding from corners and free kicks. Sometimes it's poor marking, sometimes it's bad positioning, sometimes it's simply losing concentration. MacPhee's job is to eliminate those mistakes. He studies every opponent. He identifies their strongest aerial threats. He prepares defensive routines specifically for each match. The result? Chelsea should become much more difficult to score against from dead ball situations. That might not make the headlines every weekend, but over 38 Premier League games, those small improvements could be worth several extra points, and sometimes those points are the difference between finishing second and winning the league. One thing that's particularly interesting is MacPhee's relationship with Aston Villa's players. Several Chelsea players already know exactly how his methods work. That should make the transition much smoother. Instead of introducing completely new concepts to everyone, some players can help the rest of the squad adapt quickly. That's another hidden advantage.
What excites me most, though, isn't just this appointment. It's what it says about Chelsea's direction. For years, fans complained that the club lacked a clear football identity. But under Xabi Alonso, every decision seems connected. The player recruitment fits the tactical system. The coaching appointments support the manager's philosophy. The squad is being built with a long-term vision instead of chasing short-term fixes. That's exactly what successful clubs do. They don't leave anything to chance. They improve every department, no matter how small it seems. Because in modern football, the smallest details often decide the biggest trophies. So while Austin MacPhee may never score a goal or make a tackle for Chelsea, don't be surprised if his influence is felt every single weekend. The next time Chelsea score from a clever corner routine or defend a dangerous free kick perfectly, remember this appointment, because that's where Austin MacPhee's work will truly be seen. Chelsea didn't just sign another coach, they signed one of the best tactical specialists in football, and that could make all the difference this season. What do you think about Austin MacPhee joining Chelsea? Do you think this could be one of the club's most underrated signings, or do you think fans are overhyping the appointment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Blues Central, and I'll see you in the next one.